right? So the next section we're going to talk about is regional analysis. Where you repping? Where you at? I told you we use this all the time. We talk about where we're at, who we're with, and so forth. But there are technical or there are geographical terms that we use in human geography or in geography in general to talk about different regions. So let's get into that. So what is a region? A region is a spatial unit or group of places that share similar characteristics, okay? And there's 3 types of regions: formal, functional, and vernacular, okay? A formal region is an area that has common cultural or physical features and is usually an area of uniformity. So in this case, I'm using Florida because that's where we're at, right? And there is a formal region here. There is a physical boundary that associates that this is Osceola County, right? That's Osceola County. That's what it is, okay? And there are different other counties in Florida, and that's a formal area. We made it out to be a formal area based on governmental functions and privies and so forth, right? So now we have functional regions. And a functional region is a group of places linked together because of a certain function or type of movement. Okay? Think of it like a cell phone tower. Okay? If you have a cell phone, let's say this is the tower, right? And you're going to see these words come up a lot: hinterland, market, node. Okay? It all means the central area, right? So let's think of this as a cell phone tower. The cell phone tower emits their cell phone waves out to a certain area, right? Not everybody in that area or in that region is going to get that wave, that, tower, that wave, but certain places within that circle or in that frame will get the cell phone signals, right? Same thing with your Wi-Fi and so forth. So think of it in that way as when we talk about functional region. So in this case, in this map, this is showing the functional regions of major television stations or TV stations. So in this case, we have in Central Florida, this is a central node or functional region for our area, right? In terms of television stations, they have a region that they broadcast to, okay? Same thing for other areas. You see here, there's a lot of different major television stations, and they have a certain area that the region area that they serve, right? In terms of their function. All right, and the next one is vernacular regions. This is the one that you're most, I'm sure that when I say it, you'll be like, okay, I know that one. Of course you will, because this is perceptual regions or vernacular. This is a group of places linked together because of perceptions of those places, like the dirty, like the South, right? Like the South, okay? So we know the South has a perception or a vernacular place that's linked together by what people perceive to be the dirty South, right? And in this case is showing, in this map is showing where people's perceptions are in terms of where the South or the definitions of the South is located at, right? These were the Confederate States at one point. And those that are Baptists, right, they considered this area the South, right? Those that are cotton producing these are considered the South. If it's based on climate, this area is considered the South. So you see, there's different perceptions based on certain things and certain characteristics of what that region of the South really is. And the same thing for East Coast or West Coast, North, the northern area, the Bible Belt, Sun Belt, Midwest, things like that. Okay. And this is one of those perceptual regions in the United States. This was from Zielinski's North America Vernacular Regions. He came up with about, I think it's 12 perceptual regions of North America. And as you see here, you have the Gulf, the South area, Southwest. All of this is considered the West. I don't know. Y'all tell me, is this all the West? I think, for me personally, I don't think all of this is the West. I actually think that the Midwest would extend a little bit more over here to like places like North Dakota and South Dakota and Kansas and Oklahoma. Yeah, I think it could extend a little bit more. I wouldn't say all of this is the West, but that's, again, my perception, right? So, again, this is vernacular or perceptual regions. It all depends on what people assume and think. Okay. So let's review. That was quick, wasn't it? So geographers use scale and regional analysis to figure out information about how people occupy the space on the Earth and how we can use that information to go in deep detail and deep analysis to understand more about how humans interact in the Earth, right? And we can look at this info to see the patterns and processes that are similar or different as we occupy this Earth. Okay. So how would you define your area? Do you call it the dirty, or where? Let's put it this way: what region are you at? If you're not in the Florida area where I'm teaching at, tell me where you're at. Where are you repping? Are you in the dirty the dirty South, or you're somewhere else? Let me know in the comments. Kids that are my kids, my students, you let me know what you call it. What do we call the South? Is it just the South, or is it something else? I know names change, toponyms. See, there's your vocabulary, they change, right? So talk to you soon, and I'll see you in the next video.